Yeah, I'm your little secret. Like, so there's so many things within that type of situationship that can't be explored within the relationship. We ain't been on no trips together. We don't go out to dinner. We don't go to the movies. We don't go riding in the car, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a fucking Inspector Gadget over there. So you come to my house or I don't see you unless we FaceTime. Like, so that's one extreme. Other situationships can be like, I'm dating this guy over here and we just meet up for sex, or we just hanging out, you know, or whatever. But what constitutes a situationship is the emotions. Because what happens is when you're intimate with someone, I don't care how tough you think you are and how date them all, sis, bruh, whatever. As you get to know someone and you like them and you continue to be intimate with them, you're going to grow feelings for them. And as women, we're not molecularly structured to be hoes. We're not molecularly structured to turn off our emotions and our estrogen. Like, we are women, we are mothers, we are caregivers, that's how God made us. So even if you're telling yourself, I'm cool with just doing this like this, eventually that's going to wear on you. Eventually you giving your sacral energy, opening your womb to whoever, you know, this one and that one and that one, it's going to affect your life in one way or another, whether you're aware that that's what's happening or not. So for me, because of the type of person that I am, if I'm being intimate with you, it's because I like you. There's something about you that I like. Even if it's a one-night stand, you hit me somewhere that allowed me to say, I want to give it to him. Even if it's just how you talking to me and you fine and you smell good. It's something there. If we continue to be intimate, it's more to it. Because that's how I am. So a situationship is going to fuck me up every time eventually, because I'm going to catch feelings. If I'm allowing you to fuck on me for a continuous amount of time, eventually you're my boyfriend.
That's good. That's good.
We go together.
That's good. That transparency right there is good there. And not only that, it can actually, I want to expunge on this topic, but to what you just said, and it don't necessarily have to be 2 or 3 times fucking or whatever. It could be that first time.
Man, listen,
that first time
it
could be locked and loaded. You might ignore it. You might brush it off. But really, you know what I'm saying, when you stuck checking your phone and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Every time somebody texts you hoping it's them.
Come on now, you locked and loaded. But on this particular topic, I think in society today, and moving forward, it's going to grow. Moving forward, is people who have getting more comfortable, and it fits their lifestyle. I guess you can say that they would rather have situationships than the full-blown commitment. I believe in today's society, in 2025 and moving forward, the idealistic and the institution of marriage is losing its weight. You know what I'm saying?
Is.
Because if you really, really look at the institution of marriage, it's just so many negative overtones to it. It's a beautiful thing. I must say that it's a beautiful, and I love it. I love the institution of marriage. But it's getting to where, you know, man versus woman type of thing, and motive and all of these other things. And a lot of people are getting tired, you know what I'm saying? Take the black woman in today's society.
Lord,
the black woman is the black woman today in today's society is a whole different cut of woman.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? A whole different cut of black woman. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, they're on their shit. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, they're on their shit. They have elevated, you know what I'm saying? And in that elevation, you know what I'm saying, they would rather, you know what I'm saying, not deal with all the bullshit that comes with that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Can't concentrate on
And
yourself
it's cool to care for the person you're in a situationship with. Okay, because Red said once you lay down, it's a good chance you're gonna come up with feelings. And Buck and Mike and all of y'all that think
but what
y'all
if you're
hard.
Just dating and then you haven't had sex with those men. They're still situationships.
Buck, Mike, and all those dudes, you know what I'm saying, who think y'all have pride and ego, that don't think you're gonna get up with feelings, you're gonna get up with feelings too. So you know what I'm saying?
I think I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I wanted to speak to what
I wanted to
said.
repeat it because I was making a point. Go ahead, repeat that.
Say that
I was talking
again.
about situationships
Uh-huh,
because I
repeat
feel
it.
like that's when relationships are relationships when you start to have sex with someone, to me, and that's what a relationship. It's some type of connection. So then situationships, okay, you might have sex with one, but there probably might be 3 or 4 or whatever that you're just going on dates with.
So that's
there's
that's dating.
situationships. No, I feel like it's situationships because we
Once
don't
you
have
have
any
sex,
certain.
you're into a situationship if you have not made
So
a
maybe we
commitment.
need to
So
define.
yeah, what's the difference
define
between a
relationship.
relationship and a
So,
Fine.
right.
situationship?
Let's
Define.
define it. So a
Okay.
situationship is a relationship that hasn't been labeled. We do everything that we would do if we was in a relationship, but you won't honor me by claiming me.
Including
If I'm
having
dating
sex.
you, I'm dating you.
So then what's
If I'm dating you and we're getting to know each other and I'm dating other guys, but we're not having sex, we're just dating. We're getting to know each other. That's what dating is. It becomes a situationship when we're having relationship problems, but we ain't together.
okay? So a relationship is still having sex.
A
Right?
relationship is like we're
I
boyfriend,
hope so.
girlfriend.
So that's
Shit.
what I'm trying to decipher from. So then I know which way to go is what I'm trying to say.
Relationship is boyfriend, girlfriend, committed.
Exactly. And you're
Situationship
having
is
sex, right?
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
in a relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. No, because we can just have a relationship. Me and you, we have a girl and a girl relationship.
Well, we're
but
talking about a
not having-
committed relationship.
No, I was just trying to decipher what the difference of how I can answer the question with relationship
Mhm.
and situationships.
Okay, we need to define the two. Situationship is two people. You know what I'm saying? They're engaged. You know what I'm saying? Not meeting for the first time. They know each other now, and they're actually having sex and doing things that most
That
people
boyfriends and
do
girlfriends
in
do.
relationships. But it's just a situationship because no one's made a commitment and say, "Hey, man, you like if me and you were dating, and we got to the point that we had sex a couple times, you know what I'm saying? If I don't approach you or you don't approach me and say, hey, you know what I'm saying? We've been seeing each other and we've done this, you know what I'm saying? And I feel that, you know what I'm saying, that you're important, let's go ahead and establish this. You my girl, right? You know what I'm saying? You mine. You know what I'm saying? Once a man say you mine, that means he's committed to you.
Now we in a relationship.
Now that's a relationship, and then a prevalent man that's on his stick, you know what I'm saying? If that's working out good for the next 4 or 5 months or whatever the case may be, then you have another conversation, you know what I'm saying? Let's move towards go ahead and locking this in.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
Then you open up finances.
Like me and Sir was a situationship.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're not committed to each other. How can you commit to me when you're, you know what I'm saying? So, but we doing we're girlfriend, boyfriend, things.
So I guess the reason why I answered it like I have situationships too because I date men and we're not doing anything.
That's not a situationship yet.
So then what is that then? And it's
You're
not a
dating.
relationship
You're
with.
You're
We're just dating.
Just dating.
So, okay. So I guess that's what I was
So
trying
you got to
decipher
retract your
from, 'cause-
statement at the beginning.
Yeah, because I was like, I got situationships.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Like-
damn, that bitch
I
is
So I had to come back and be like, well, hold on, let's decipher what situationships
Hang
are.
on.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, so I'm like, I have situationships, like, duh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Say, Tia said, I ain't
got
out
you.
there like
We're
that,
just
y'all.
dating. Okay, got
Yeah.
you. Okay.
Yeah. No,
So now we
y'all-
all know that's what
that Tia
dating
don't have
is.
situations.
You just yeah.
Maybe one, maybe two.
Exactly.
A couple.
I know just
I
just
had one
yeah.
album. Shit.
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
So
And
how
at the
many
end of the
si-
day, keep the
so-
situationships. I don't want no more.
How many situationships you got going on, Tia, if you don't mind me? That's just we always transparent on this thing.
Yeah, definitely like 4.
See?
They're all cool though. We're all just getting to know each other. Like
Tia,
that's
beast
all
in
that
the
is.
game.
No, it's just about getting to know everyone.
Is there a
and
fear of
seeing-
commitment in this situation?
Absolutely
it is.
for sure.
Like I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Why?
because people are, you know why? Because people are so disrespectful, have no morals, have no respect. These days, it's sad.
Why you always
So
lying?
I would just rather just meet and greet and see how it goes and if I feel like okay it's getting to that, if we both come together and we both are solid, then I don't mind being committed. But when I see the little shakiness and little wobbly legs or I feel certain stuff or I see certain stuff, I'm okay with not committing. Like I don't want to commit to that. Like you,
And at that
they
point,
shouldn't
I'm
want
pulling
to
my energy
either
back.
though. Like you shouldn't want to commit to someone that is not solid as you are.
I made sure that I would not ever get a stone heart because I could have had a stone heart and not letting nobody in.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't want to be that person because it's a lot of things that come with a stone heart. Because if you have a stone heart pertaining to hypothetically love and love relationship, romantic relationship, it's going to show up in other areas of your life. That stoneness, that hardness, you know what I'm saying? It'll show up in your interpersonal relationships, you know what I'm saying? And you won't let nobody in. You won't let nobody close to you because you're scared to get hurt. And you have not identified in life pain in life are lessons. You know what I'm saying? You have to identify those as lessons. Every pain that you ever felt in your life comes with a lesson.
Because then
I'm
what?
saying?
Hurt people.
That
all the
part,
time.
that part, this whole sponge part, you know what I'm saying? When a sponge soaks up the capacity of water that it can only soak up, and you pick the sponge up,
It's
it's
dripping
dripping
everywhere.
everywhere. And so it's going to drip all over everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
That was a good analogy. I like that.
Thank you. Thank you very
Drip.
much. So
Got
yeah,
that
I
drip
think
for
there
sale.
is a lot of
Drip for
fear
sale.
in commitment, but there's a lot of people who have unhealed trauma and unhealed pains that, you know what I'm saying, that they're one, have fear to address, two, have a fear of even looking at themselves, and three, have a fear of actually being with themselves.
And these are all indicators of a person who has not healed. People that jump from one relationship to another, or people who are unable to be sated. Like they just gotta, you know, one person is not enough. They just gotta have people in their face and in their energy all the time. They cannot be by themselves.
You
they
don't
got
have to dance on every damn song.
Right. You got to well, I'm going to dance on every song, so hush. But you know, they have a huge friend group. They don't know how to sit with themselves. These are indicators of a person who probably has not healed, because how do you go from one committed relationship with no break in between to the next committed relationship? There has to be some level of solitude there in order for you to heal and release the things from the past relationship. I don't want you off the heels of your last relationship. You can't come over here because you still got her energy on you. You still are, you know, when you're with somebody and y'all have each other's slang and you start to think the same way and have kind of the same views about things because you're together all the time. Don't come over here with that energy. I don't want no remnants of her.
Yeah.
Stay home.
But there's other things in there in the situationship and these different areas where people are not committing. You know, it's a freedom in that. You know what I'm saying? It's a freedom in that too. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're not in a committed relationship, you can pretty much come and go as you please. When you commit when you commit to a relationship, or even you commit to even marriage, you know what I'm saying? You just can't come and go as you please no more. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a unit now. You're moving as two now. So therefore, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want that, and they want to keep their freedom to where they can come and go as they please, and also make decisions for themselves as themselves.
And there are people who are in couples who have that dynamic and it works, and they're called adults. Because I'm 43 years old. I'll be 44 this summer, and I have lived alone for the last 15 years. And I do things the way I want to do them. I go where I want to go. I cook what I want to cook, and I don't have to consider anybody else.